Hello everyone. In this session we will discuss about the topic arithmetic overflow. Arithmetic operations have a potential to run into a condition known as overflow. Overflow occurs with respect to the size of the data type that must accommodate the results. That means the range the results can fit into. The overflow indicates that the result was too large or too small to fit in the original data type. When two signed 2's complement numbers are added, overflow is detected if both the operands are positive and the result is negative, or both operands are negative and the result is positive. So that we will discuss in detail in the coming slides. But here, when two unsigned numbers are added, overflow occurs if there is a carry out of the leftmost bit. That is nothing but from the MSB bit. So according to your syllabus, we will be studying with respect to the signed numbers. So overflow in integer arithmetic. So when the results of an arithmetic operation is outside the representable range, that means minus 2 to the power n minus 1 through plus 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1, an arithmetic overflow is said to occur. For example, using 4 bits, the range of numbers that can be represented is minus 8 through plus 7. That means when we add 4-bit number to 4-bit number, the result should be in the range of minus 8 to plus 7. So if the result is out of this range, if the result value is out of this range, then we call that condition as arithmetic overflow. An overflow occurs in following two cases. Case 1, overflow can occur only when adding two numbers that have the same sign. The carry out signal from the sign bit position is not a sufficient indicator of overflow when adding signed numbers. So as I said, in the unsigned number, the carry out coming from or carry out from the MSB bit, by using this we can say that the arithmetic overflow occurs. So that is only for unsigned number, but in signed number, by considering only the carry out signal, we can't say that it is a arithmetic overflow condition. Overflow or underflow in signed numbers. With signed numbers, an overflow or underflow can't occur for an addition if one number is positive and the other is negative. Adding a positive number to a negative number produces a result whose magnitude is equal to or smaller than the larger of the original numbers. So that we know when we add one positive and one negative number, the results will be a small number. An overflow may occur in addition if two numbers are both positive. So both are positive. So obviously the result also will be a bigger number compared to these two operands. When x and y both have sign bits of 0, that means it is a positive number. If the sum has sign bit of 1, there is an overflow. If both the operands are positive number and the results got after the addition operation, if that is a negative number, then that is a overflow condition. An underflow may occur in addition if two numbers are both negative. When we add both negative numbers and if we get the sum value as 0, then that condition we call it as a underflow. Okay, that means the result value will be very much less, okay, compared to the representable range. So overflow. Overflow occurs when an arithmetic operation yields a result that is greater than the range's positive limit. Okay, so as I said, the representable range minus 2 to the power n minus 1 to plus 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1. So an overflow occurs when an arithmetic operation yields a result which is greater than this range. Okay, for example, for the 4-bit number, n value is 4. So 2 to the power 4 minus 1. So that is 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3 is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. So the result is, if it is more than 7, okay, then that is a overflow. Then what is underflow? Underflow occurs when an arithmetic operation yields a result that is less than the range's negative limit of minus 2 to the power n minus 1. So again we'll take 4-bit number 2 to the power 4 minus 1, that is 2 to the power 3 minus 2 to the power 3, that is minus 8. So if the number which is very much less than this range, then it is a underflow. Okay, so this is the representable range. So minus 2 to the power n minus 1 through 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1. So for example, if we are taking a more than 4-bit, that is 5-bit number, then we can represent it as 2 to the power 5 minus 1 through 2 to the power 5 minus 1 minus 1. Okay, so like that. So here generally we will be considering 4-bit number. So 4-bit number, n value will be 4. So 2 to the power 4 minus 1 to 2 to the power 4 minus 1 minus 1. Okay, to minus 2 to the power 3 to 2 to the power 3 minus 1. It is not 1, it is plus value. Okay, so minus 8 to plus 7. So the result should be within this range. If the value is more than 7, then we can say that it is a overflow condition. If it is less than this value, negative value, okay, then we can say that it is a underflow condition. So we'll take one example here. So 5 plus 6. Okay, so we have to represent in binary value. So 5 plus 6, 5 is nothing but 0, 1, 0, 1. 6 is nothing but 0, 1, 1, 0. Both are positive number. So no need of conversion here. Directly we can take the number. Just add these two numbers. So here MSB position is this one. So both are positive numbers. So MSB value is 0 here. So now results. So 1 plus 0, 1. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 and 1. But here the results you can see MSB value is 1. That means it is a negative number. So this we can represent it as minus 5. Okay. So according to this decimal number the value is 11. So we should get 11 here. But here it is not a 11. Okay. So it is a minus 5. So what happens here? Minus 5. So we can say that it is 11. 11 is very much greater than plus 7, right? So it is a overflow. Or just by seeing this MSB value, you can say that it is a overflow condition. Again, we'll take another example, minus 5 and minus 7. So here both number is in negative number. Okay, so minus 5, minus 7, that is minus 12. So now it is both are in negative value. So we need to convert this into 2's complement value. So for that what we have to take? Plus 5. Then take the 1's complement of that. Okay, 1 0 1 0. Then add 1 to it. So this becomes the 2's complement value. 2's complement form 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1. Then minus 7 to convert into 2's complement. First you have to take the positive value of 7, take the 1's complement, add 1 to it. So you will get 1 0 0 1. Okay, so now add these two numbers 1 0 1 1 and 1 0 0 1. We will get this value. We will get one extra bit here. So we need to ignore. Okay, so we are considering 4-bit number system. So this we have to ignore. So what value we got? That is 4. In decimal it is 4. And here it is minus 12. So minus 12 is very much less than minus 8. So we can say that it is underflow. Okay, so our by seeing this MSB bit value, so here both it is 1 means both are negative number and the result is in positive number. You should not consider the carry bit here. Carry out you should not consider, we should ignore. But here the result is in positive number because we have 0 here. So both are negative and the result is in positive sign. So we can say that it is a underflow condition or okay. So overflow in integer arithmetic. So here we can consider positive plus negative. So never overflow occurs. Then negative plus negative overflow is possible. So that we can say that it is a underflow condition. Positive plus positive overflow is possible. So detecting overflow, the one thing is if signs of addends or operands are same and sign of sum is different, then we can say that overflow condition occurs. Then another possible condition is if the carry of sign bit position is not equal to carry of the carry out going out of the sign bit position, the next stage of the sign bit position. If both are not equal, then that also we can consider that as a overflow condition. So this example will take -7 and plus -7. So answer should be -9. So here both are in negative value. So we have to take the 2's complement value. Okay. So -7 2's complement is 1001, -2 is 1110. Then add these two. Okay. So according to this second rule, so here we can say that 1 plus 0 is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. So here it is carry. There is no carry here. Now this is a carry which is going to the next step. So here it is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So here it 0. So this is nothing but the carry of sign bit position. So this is the MSB position, right? MSB bit. So here the carry is, for this position the carry is 0. Okay. So when I add this 1 plus 1, it is 0 and there is one carry which is going to the next stage. That is a carry of sign bit position plus 1. So here this carry of sign bit position and carry of sign bit position next to the carry bit position or MSB bit, it is different. Both are different. Both are not equal. Here it is 1 and here it is 0. You can take this also to say that whether the overflow condition occurs or not. So here the carry is not equal. So we added two negative numbers and got a positive result. So and it is -9. The result should be -9, but -9 is very much less than -8. So it is a overflow. So generally we'll not differentiate overflow and underflow. So here we can say that it is a overflow. So we'll for underflow also we'll refer it as a overflow condition. So when overflow condition occurs, add two positive numbers to get a negative number or two negative numbers to get a positive number. So both the condition generally we'll refer it as a overflow condition. Okay. So we'll take one example here, 5 plus 3. So here we'll get the result as in the -8. Okay, so -8 which is a here MSB bit, you can see here both are positive but the result is negative. So it is a overflow condition. -7 and -2 plus 7. So these two operands are negative numbers. Then the result is in positive value. So it is a overflow condition. Okay. So -7 -2. So -2, according to this, if you consider this diagram in a 2's complement form, so -7 and -2, you have to go in anti-clockwise direction 2 steps back. So -2, it will, for first shift it will go to -8, the next shift it will go to the plus 7. So here it is, which is going out of this range, right? So all these are positive number and this is negative number. So it is going out of the range. So that means overflow occurs. So here if you see 5 plus 3 means 3 steps it should go forward. Means clockwise direction because it is a positive number. So 5 plus 1, 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1 minus 8. So it is also going out of the range. Okay. So overflow occurs. So we'll see few more example here. So plus 5 and plus 3. So here we should get plus 8 actually here. But when you add this, you will get a minus 8. So it is a overflow condition. Next plus 5 and plus 2, that is plus 7. We will add this. Okay. So we will add this. So it is a no overflow because it is plus 7. So no overflow condition. Next here minus 7 and minus 2. Okay, so here in the answer if you check it is a 5-bit answer, but we have to consider only 4 bits. So in the results you can see you will get plus 7 here. Okay, but here both are negative numbers, but the answer we are getting in a positive number. So it is a overflow. Minus 3 and minus 5, again you have to change it into 2's complement form. Then when you add this, you will get answer this, that is minus 8. Okay, but here both the numbers are in the negative numbers. The MSB bit is 1, that means negative number, and the result also in negative side. So there is no overflow. Or as I said, the another rule what you can use here is the carry bit. The carry of the sign bit position is 1 and the carry of the sign, the next to the carry bit position, the sign bit position also 1. So both are equal. So that means no overflow. If both are different, then an overflow occurs. So here if you check the carry of which is going to the sign bit position, it is 0. The carry which is going out of the sign bit position, that is sign bit position plus 1, the next stage. So here it is 0 and here it is 1. That means overflow occurs. So like this you can use these two rules to find out whether overflow occurs or not. That is easy to. These are the rules you can easily use to find out whether overflow occurs or not. So overflow when carry into the high order bit does not equal carry out. So that's all about arithmetic overflow. Thank you.